In the realm of the spirit, there are things called Metatrons. Metatron doesn't mean a holy one only. Metatron is also used by even demonic entities. Metatrons are divine scribes. They write the happenings on earth. We intimated that the idea of Metatron as Enoch is foreign to the Bible if you do not put the Gospel of Enoch in there. But I'm not trying to get another extracurricular book to bring to your senses. I'm moving this with personal experiences and the reality of a thing called Metatron. That means it's the angel that sits behind the throne. Have you ever seen the president of any country? Let's use the president of Zimbabwe. And you'll be sitting there or giving a speech. There will be just one guy with a cap there and an army suit. He's not laughing. Even when the president makes a joke, do a funny thing. He doesn't move a lot. He just goes. Even you know. Now imagine this man standing behind. And as he stands behind, he sees everyone who is doing whatever it is. So Metatrons are divine scribes. They write the happenings on earth. Have you ever heard when the Bible says everything that is hidden shall be made manifest? Because Metatrons are hiding. Even in that toilet, when you're doing that abortion, a Metatron is registering how much blood you lost, the sex of the child, and yet you're on your own. Because they are divine scribes. I can be moving around now and I tell you the angel of the Lord is here. Who do you think that one is telling me what? I'll be able to locate what you said about this one yesterday, what you said about your boyfriend, and the other one who you call your boyfriend, but this one doesn't know is your boyfriend, this one doesn't know is your girlfriend. Everyone, why? Because when you are accepting the proposal of 3, Metatron is standing there, say, hey, what happened here? Metatron is also used by even demonic entities. So people who are not really encouraged by the Lord, or rather pushed by the Lord or propelled by the Lord, or their propensity is not coming from the source of all sources, God. What they do is they do not understand that the Bible says even the angels of darkness can masquerade as the angels of light. That means it is possible to also have Metatrons that are evil, demonic. Proverbs 25, 1 and 2. There are also Proverbs of Solomon, which the man of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but the honor of us kings to search out a matter. So sometimes God will bring you a person, and that person will look like you, talk like you. The Bible says he was a man of like passions. Yet when he prayed, he would stop the rains. Had the same passions, had the same temptations. It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, but the honor of kings to reveal it. We are kings. He is the king of us kings. So Bible says God likes hiding things. Where is gold?
In the ground.
It's in the ground. It is hidden. And every hidden thing is special. How can you be a Metatron when you are revealed? So Metatron doesn't mean a holy one only. You can be the Metatron in your family. Spiritually, you are the one that is revealing the demons in your family. We can see what your family carries by how you carry it along. And I'll tell you how to locate a Metatron and how to materialize into one. Now, the book of Psalms 139, verse number 15. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. There is something that God has done in order to create you. But there is something you ought to do in order to refine who you are. It is possible for you to appear in a location that you yourself has not appeared yet. Remember when I was ministering at this location, the HICC, and at the same time I preached in London. Same time. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel I was in London. Yet they could film the whole service and filming HICC and have 2 DVDs of me here, of me in London. I went to preach in Rotherham on a Saturday. I was supposed to appear on a Friday, so I had my own service on a Friday in Manchester. When I arrived on a Saturday in Rotherham, they had DVDs of me preaching Friday. Did I feel it? No, sir. It is possible when people are gossiping about you and you just sit around and you look at them like this. As you look at them, they will see you. You don't even know they saw you because you also don't know you were there. That's how things start. They start like this. Listen. Go to Victoria Falls. A man called Livingstone went to United Kingdom to his sending parish, the one that sent him here to be a missionary. Listen carefully and listen very good. So a preacher came from here, went back to Europe. As he got to Europe, stood there in the church. And he said, today I'm going to make a call for British people to go back to Africa. Scottish people have to go back to Africa and help me. And as he got to church, guess what? The whole church, just a few number, maybe 40, maybe 70. They are in there and they looked at each and every one of them. They are old people, some using walking stick. He says, why? I prepared the message to get a crowd to follow me to Africa. But these are 70-year-olds. Who will even follow me? I have to change my message or I've lost my crowd. Because my message was, I felt God was telling me to call somebody to go to Africa and help me. But here old members, not one was young, sickly, and old. The preacher said, since this is the only preaching I had, I'll preach it. Went behind the pulpit and began to preach. Let's go to Africa. Let's go win the African people. Who is with me? Nobody raised their hand. One organ player in the balcony said, I will go. Do you know who he was? David Livingstone. I said, come down after church, see us. I said, do a medical degree, learn medicine, or rather, just learn how to cure people, and we're going to send you. After you finish, we'll send you to Africa. And he finished and was sent to Africa. He ministered here, winning souls and everything. One night, a chief in the area sent him a messenger. A message arrived, sent him a message, and said, Mr. Livingstone, we are giving you 2 days. As a matter of fact, 1 day, leave the place now. Tomorrow we are coming and we will kill you if you don't leave this location. Livingstone used to write in his diary all the stories, and you can sense the fear in Livingstone. God, we have done this. We have done this for the kingdom. Why are you leaving us to the mercy of this chief? At least for what we have done for the kingdom. Save us, Lord. He didn't leave. The following day, the chief didn't come. Second day, no one came. 2 years later, the chief turns to convert to Christianity. Hear me now. That's not all. David Livingstone got that day courage to ask him, Chief, you sent a message that you wanted to kill us on this day. What happened? He said, we came to kill you. He said, no, we did not see anyone. He said, when we arrived, there were 39, not 40, not 38, 39 giants outside the missionary. He said, what? 39. Remember, David Livingstone is there. He doesn't even see nothing. He's just shaking in his boots. God help us. And yet 39 strong men are standing. I speak to somebody now. May Metatrons be dispatched to your family. When they say, we are about to kill you, say, you have never seen a Metatron, have you? You are not hearing me. Let me go here. Someone says, I will fight you, I'll kill you. Just ask them, are you sure? Have you ever seen a Metatron? They say, what is Metatron? They say, come, you will meet him. You will meet him. At our house, you will meet him. At my workplace, you will meet him. At work, you will meet him. At my company, you will meet him. In my marriage, you will meet him. You want to attack who? So as they read the diary of Livingstone, And he's reading from his diary. He's telling the story. The preacher from his sending parish said, wait a minute. Sir, you said 39 people. Which date is this? David Livingstone gave them the actual date. As he gave them the actual date, guess what happened? Immediately, the preacher said, wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute, sir. Which date again? They said 18. He said, please bring me the register for members that attended the church. And there were 39 members who were praying for him on that day. I speak to somebody. Everyone who is praying for you, may they stand guard as Metatrons. I'm telling you now, I'm your prayer partner. I said, I'm your prayer partner. If you have no one praying for me, I will see myself there with Metatron. But if you have no one praying for you, I will be standing outside. Metatrons.